Hey everybody, welcome back to Durbin's Bourbon. I'm Joe.
And I'm Josh.
Guess what? It's not a whiskey review. I'm making y'all a cocktail.
Yes. You're making me a cocktail too.
Yes. And we're going to do a double recipe. So this cocktail is a paper airplane.
Never heard of it.
Nope. It's been around for about 10 years now. And this particular cocktail came from Australia. The bartender is Sam.
Sam Ross. Did it
Sam
actually
Ross.
originate in Australia, or did he
Yes.
originate it here
Nope.
when he was in bars here?
It originated in Australia.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Sam Ross. He brought it to America. He is now in America. He has opened several different bars, some in New York City. They've been quite profitable, and he has brought that cocktail with him, the paper plane. He, watching a video with him in it, he accredits the name of the cocktail to a song that was playing at that time, Paper Airplane. I don't know the band, don't know the song. I'm a country boy, so I didn't, but it was Paper Airplane. This particular cocktail, he was asked by the bar owner at that time, make a simple cocktail, make it approachable, and make it simple more than anything else. And this cocktail is really easy. Some of the ingredients are not as easy to obtain,
Not cheap.
And not cheap, but the measurements are super easy. Even an old guy like me can remember. So, the Paper Airplane. We're going to deal with a good strong bourbon. The original recipe, he actually used a Kentucky staple, Elijah Craig.
Yeah.
He used it in the original recipe. I am going with one of my favorites, Wild Turkey.
That's what I have right here.
101. Josh is sipping on some right now. 101 is a favorite. It's a good rye bourbon. It's strong. It stands up well in a cocktail. I've had several of these cocktails with multiple different proofs of whiskey, barrel proofs and whatnot. It all seemed to be about the same. So you want a good strong bourbon. You're really not going to taste it if you're a bourbon drinker. My wife tasted it and she said she tasted the bourbon. I did not.
Right. If you're making these, not to cut you off, buddy,
Yeah.
but if you're making these for someone that isn't a bourbon drinker, maybe use a lighter bourbon, right? Because then they'll be like they won't taste as much.
Absolutely.
Well, we like that bourbon taste in our cocktails, so we always have a higher proof
Right.
whiskey or a stronger whiskey or bourbon, I should say, in the bourbon cocktails.
Correct. So it's also a nice segue cocktail for a non-bourbon drinker to kind of get exposed to bourbon. I've made several of them. I really enjoyed it. It was refreshing, it was unique, and it was different. So we're going to start
I have not tried them yet.
He hasn't. So this is his
And
brand
you
new
said
first time.
Joe is looking for. We're both not fans of Manhattans. We don't like the vermouth, so this is kind of an alternative to that.
Yeah,
in a way. I mean, it
so.
doesn't taste anything like it. I don't think, from what you told me, but. So it's fun, another bourbon drink besides your whiskey sours and your old fashions
And we're going to put it in a chilled coupe glass.
Ooh, fancy!
So
can I drink it with my
there's
pinky
one.
out?
You can,
Oh,
bro.
I'm so excited!
That one
Except
had
that
a
one
clear
broke.
Ice. Clear ice, because I make lots of clear ice around here.
Yeah, there's clear ice in that. If you guys haven't tried it either, little lemon rind in your whiskey really makes it go a long way.
It does.
It's delicious.
So, first thing, we're going to throw some ice. Josh isn't worried about germs from me. I wash my hands a lot. So,
No, he doesn't.
the first ingredient, we're going to go, it's a three-quarter, it's 4 ingredients, folks.
Oh, yeah,
It's
so what's the
super
ingredients?
simple.
So we have, go ahead and start.
Amaro is
Aperol.
a liqueur. Good old strong Kentucky Bourbon 101 Wild Turkey. Amaro Nonino, which is another
It's like a
mixer.
wine, right?
It's a fortified spirit distilled
Maybe we'll leave these
in
out there so
Italy.
people can see 'em.
So we're going to go with our whiskey first. It's 3/4. The entire recipe is all 3/4.
Ounce, not cups.
Yeah, 3/4. So
I would have done cups.
we're going to make a double. So 3/4
Look, your shakes are gone.
3/4. Amazing. I'm going to set this off to the side. Then we're going to go 3/4.
Oh, and lemon juice. Did you say lemon juice?
Fresh squeezed lemon juice is the other ingredient, 3/4. Put it back up here for y'all.
You could use the bottled one, but obviously fresh squeeze is going to be better, lemon juice.
And then the Amaro Nonino, we had to go to a neighboring state to get this. It was about $80.
Well, that's with the tax, though.
With the sin
so
tax.
It's about 60.
It's about $54 in our state. So it's not cheap, but it'll make a shit ton of cocktails.
Love a shit ton of cocktails.
3/4. 3/4.
Mouse watering. I hope I like it. What if I don't like it?
Be honest, bro.
I'll still drink it.
And now for our fresh squeezed lemon juice, 3/4 and 3/4.
Then you just shake it and pour?
Yep,
That's
shake
it?
and
That's
pour.
That's a pretty easy cocktail. I could even
3/4,
make that
3/4.
one.
You could. It's super simple. All
Me,
right.
me, simple Jack.
Simple. Put it in your mixer. Tap it.
Shake it.
And while I'm shaking, bro, if you would grab that strainer, the Hawthorne strainer, we're going to use that.
Look, I am useful. Although slow and dangerous behind the wheel.
I don't know what my shake face looks like, but you're going to
Shake
see.
face.
All right.
Ooh, man, I'm excited.
Classic cocktail stuff there. Boom, boom.
You're such a cocktail guy.
I love
I know.
cocktails.
I don't know if I'm too lazy or if I just don't care enough to make them, but I rarely make cocktails. When I do, I love them. I don't know.
We're going to go back and forth because there is a little froth at the top.
Ooh.
It's just kind of a natural thing. I don't know if it's the air bubbles or whatnot, but
That's probably why you shake it and make it look.
yeah.
Looks like a
It
foofy drink.
it is. It is.
It is?
It is. Color is perfect. We're going to do a garnish for Josh's.
Oh,
Paper plain. For my bro
look at
here.
that. I hope I don't suck it down and choke on it.
Don't do that. So there you have it. Paper airplane, 3/4 Amaro Nonino, 3/4 Aperol, 3/4 lemon juice, 3/4 bourbon of your choice. Preferably, I would recommend a strong one. It's a soft, approachable cocktail. You shake it and then pour it into a chilled coupe glass.
We'll put the ingredients up on the screen
Yep.
at some point. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers to everybody out there. Hope you all enjoy this.
Oh, yeah.
It's a mixture
I don't taste
of flavors.
any bourbon. You're right.
No. And it's a mixture.
Oh, my gosh.
It's kind of a complex drink.
Sweet.
There's sweet but bitter in the back palate. There's some bitterness. And that comes from the Amaro Nonino. It's bitter. It's sweet. There's,
Well, that could be dangerous.
yeah. There's
Make a picture of that.
There's a hint, if you search for it, there's a hint of bourbon. But you gotta, it's like
I
your
just had
second or
wild
third.
turkey, so I think I'm not going to.
It's in there.
Man, I'm just getting sweet.
This cocktail, okay, compare it to a Manhattan.
Oh, it's I hate Manhattans.
Right,
I don't
I do
like
too.
Manhattans, so I can't compare them. I mean, compare it to like a whiskey
Sour.
sour. It's sweeter than that. So
Yes.
if you like the whiskey sour, you may not like this, but it's a sweet. I would say for people that aren't big fans of bourbon, this would be a fun one to make for them.
man,
I think they
yeah.
would love it.
Yep.
I just had a bubble.
I agree.
But or like an old fashioned, old fashions are sweet, but I still always get a good bourbon hit with those. This I'm not getting. And you use wild turkey. That's
I
no
use
joke.
Wild Turkey 101. One of the other reviews I watched, they talked about it, and they said it's like a whiskey sour, but
It is a little bit.
different.
There's a little bit of sour, but
And-
it's much sweeter
and
than a
that
whiskey
comes
sour.
from the fresh lemon juice. You're
Yeah.
getting that sour
Good
note,
old-
but the Amaro Nonino and the Aperol liqueurs that blend with the whiskey when you shake it and
It's
add
actually
it.
better than I thought it was going to be.
I'm glad.
For some
to
reason, I
hear
thought
that.
it was going to be. more because you were comparing it to not comparing it, but talking about a Manhattan.
Right. And
So I
there's
thought it was gonna be more
bitter.
on that vein, but it's more on the whiskey, like a sweet whiskey sour.
Yes. Yeah.
So
With a unique color, because
Yeah.
that doesn't look anything like a whiskey sour.
no,
It's got a grapefruit tinge to it.
right.
You being an IPA
Yeah,
guy
that
that
reminds
likes
me a lot of that.
grapefruit.
It's got the bitter. There's a little bitter hint, like that hoppiness you get in IPA for sure. But it's sweet.
Yes.
Oh, sweet. That's
Yeah.
a good cocktail. Thanks, buddy.
Isn't that
Yeah.
nice? There's
Might want it in
also
a different glass, but whatever. I'm
Yeah.
secure enough of my manhood that I'll drink
coupe-
out of a coupe.
a coupe
I'll drink out
glass
of a coupe. I don't care.
is what they make them in. So
I have a paper airplane in
me being the cheesy guy I am, I just wanted to make it in the typical glass that they make it in, and I had to go YouTube how to make this kind of.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
That's
I made
all I
a
ever
square
made.
one. I made the square ones.
The ones that
like
float.
they go, yeah, and this one.
See, that's all I ever made. It's a rocket ship.
It is. We're gonna try it out here. So, paper airplane, simple ingredients. We'll put them in the video as well. Hope you enjoyed this video. Boom. Josh liked it.
It's delicious.
I liked
Man,
it. I had a ton of these.
It's a
the
little
other
sweet.
night.
Like I probably wouldn't do too many
Yeah.
because I don't like a lot of sweet drinks. But
Probably like
it's good, like to mix it up. If you know,
Yeah.
if you had a couple, like I just had that wild turkey. Now I have this. It's a good little,
it's a nice,
Yeah.
nice cocktail.
good one. It's a good new bourbon one.
Yeah.
Cheers, thanks,
Cheers,
buddy.
Cheers to everybody
Cheers.
out there. We hope you enjoyed this video. We hope you give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel,
Yep.
follow us, and share us. And you get a little bit of everything from our show.
Right.
Cocktail review, cocktail making, whiskey reviews, new products. Man,
Us.
little humor, little nerdness.
Yeah.
It all goes together. We'll wrap this one up. As always, enjoy your whiskeys and bourbons.
Any
Any
way
way
you like.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
pal. Pleasantly surprised.
That's awesome.